What is up, guys? Your boy Ren here today. Good morning, and I woke up to fantastic news, and I want to share them with you. We've got more Altered Genesis cards being revealed. First, we've got Oricorio GX and Decidueye. In this video, we're going to look at those two, and there's also one more card that was revealed seconds ago, and then we're going to have a separate video there. So let's first talk about the Decidueye card. It's not a GX. It's going to appear, bam, over here. That is the card, and in terms of the way it looks, I'm quite okay. I'm satisfied with the way the card looks. I know those are scans from the Gazette, so or the newspapers. They are not like gem mint perfect scanned cards, but at least we know what cards we can expect in our Cosmic Eclipse. So let's look at the Decidueye. It's 140 HP and it has two attacks. The first one is called Sharp Shooting for 1 grass type energy. This attack does 40 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. So this one is sniping your opponent's bench or the active Pokemon. Of course, honestly, if I would have to choose, I'd rather play Mew. Maybe less HP, but only 10 less damage, right? So honestly, it's just too big of a hassle for that specific attack. But let's look at the other one. It's Double Colorless Tracking Shot, 80 damage. This attack does 80 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon that has any damage counter on it, and that kind of changes a thing. That may go to any Weezing spread deck, actually, right? The upcoming Weezing from a Cosmic Eclipse. That is really cool. That might look that Stage 2s are gonna come back. The spread decks are gonna come back, as I said in the previous video, thanks to like Red and Green's challenge. No, it's Red and Blue. Sorry, Red and Blue's card that works kind of like Evo Soda, when you can actually evolve right away. So that is quite cool. So stage 1s, I feel like will be really good, especially turn 1. So turn 2 you might evolve into the Decidueye. So that is not a bad idea. But let's look at the card that I think is quite interesting, and it is bam, Decidueye Oricorio GX. Let's get rid of Decidueye from the screen. There we go. Oricorio GX. Oricorio finally receiving a GX, and it is a psychic Pokemon. 170 HP, and that is a basic with ability of Dedicated Dance. And once during your turn, of course before you attack, if one of your Pokemon was knocked out during your opponent's last turn, you draw 3 cards. That is quite interesting. Interesting card. Definitely can work as a drawing power. Yes, you can hear Kovac just moving around. That might really be a nice bench drawing power if you need to, maybe for some baby decks. Of course, the fact that your Pokemon has to be knocked out is a drawback, definitely. But again, imagine if you could actually draw each turn 3. That would be quite interesting. But for baby decks, I feel like that might be a card that's going to be really nice for baby decks. But let's look at the GX and the attack, because first attack is Psychic and Double Colorless, which is Razor Wing and only 80 damage. But again, that is a baby card. I think that's not a card that you use for the ability. And the GX, the same cost, so 1 Psychic Double Colorless. It's a Strafe GX, 100 damage. Switch this Pokemon with one of your benched Pokemon. Okay, so as you can see, this is the card that's purely made for a bench. You should not play it as an active, but if it becomes active, well, at least it has better attacks than the DNA. But yeah, this is purely a benched card. But I just thought about something. Malamar Giratina deck that's gonna use this. That is really cool, because generally Giratina gets knocked out each turn, so you get this drawing power each turn, but also you bring back the Giratina and you attack again, it gets knocked out. So you've got this infinite loop, and because it is Psychic type, it might really work in this deck. But if you're willing to, sacrifice a bench space for this card, that is a different question, right? Or, risk your opponent playing the Ninetales, like for example for Reshizard decks, and snipe that card, or, 2 custom catchers to just get and snipe that card as well. But that is an idea, right? In the Giratina deck, you definitely will be able to draw each turn those 3 additional cards. So definitely, with this will help you set up the whole thing. So what do you guys think about those two cards, about the Decidueye and the Oricorio? I want to hear your opinion on that. Don't forget to leave that comment. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more news, for more Pokemon trading card game content. And down there below, you have a 5% discount on any code you would purchase on Professor Oak. Thank you guys so much for watching. Goodbye, good night, have a fantastic weekend. And if you're playing League this weekend, my fingers are crossed and I'm holding my thumbs for you guys. Love ya, love ya, love ya, love ya. Bye.